Hey guys, this is FreakyB12 with a review for Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. Now with Duke Nukem Forever right around the corner and a release date scheduled for sometime in 2011, I started getting a little nostalgic for some of the older Duke Nukem games I grew up on as a kid, like Duke Nukem 3D and Duke Nukem Zero Hour for the N64. But there's one I had never heard of up until recently called Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. That was a side-scroller Duke Nukem game. When I heard of this, I was like, whoa, a side-scroller Duke Nukem game? I wonder if it's like Mario on steroids with balls of steel. So, I gave it a chance, and, well, it was pretty good. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but, you know, it's actually a decent game. So, I looked up see if anyone else had a review on it, because I was going to post this one, and found that there was one by IGN. Now, IGN, the company I hate so much. They bash all the little guys and give all the props in the world to the biggest companies. Modern Warfare 2, Gears of War, even Halo, I'm sorry to say, as one of my favorite games, has been hoarded out to by IGN. They give all these games 9.5s, 9.8s, and some of them are actually deserving of it, and some of them are not. Well, they gave Duke Nukem Manhattan Project a 4.0. Now, I'm like, alright, well, I didn't think the game was that bad. Let me see what the comments are like. I'm gonna say that 8 out of 10 comments were all bashing IGN and saying how good this game was. So I'm like, alright, well, at least I'm not crazy and some people think the way I do. The guy was talking about how Duke Nukem's hypermasculinity was, you know, not right for today's, like, times and how it wasn't funny today. And I'm going, well, the game was made in 2002. It wasn't made now. It was released now for the Xbox Arcade. If you want to go back, it was released on the PC. It's the version I have. I have the PC version. And, you know, it's no different than the Xbox version, but that's the review that they were doing. The guy's saying how Duke Nukem's hypermasculinity is wrong for today, and how big, beautiful-breasted women are running rampant, and how he's talking about how the gameplay is repetitive. And I'm just saying, yeah, it's a Duke Nukem game. You shoot shit and blow crap up. That's what you do in a Duke Nukem game. You blow crap up. You fight aliens, you fight mutants, you blow them up with various guns. That's a Duke Nukem game. The guy's bashing it in the head with a freaking lead pipe. And I'm just sitting here watching going, you're a goddamn idiot. Freaking, this game was made in 2002, you're freaking bashing it in 2010. Get a fucking life, and go review Modern Warfare 2, and whatever. So, pretty much, this is how every game goes. You start out as Duke Nukem, and you're going through a various level, in which you get different guns to shoot mutants. Which is pretty much the plot in the game. There's mutants running rampant in New York City. You gotta stop them, and you're Duke Nukem. So you get a various amount of guns. You get a Golden Desert Eagle, which is pretty much its trademark. Your shotgun, you get a big machine gun, rocket launcher, and you even get a pretty cool laser that turns the mutants back into their original form. Like if you shoot it at the rat guy, it turns back into a rat. You shoot it at the fox guy, it turns into a dog, whatever. And you pretty much can step on them, and pretty funny actually. And you get, you know, health back, just like in the other games. You don't get a health meter, you have an ego meter, because that's Duke's ego saying how badass he is. So pretty much you have, through every level there's 2 objectives. You find the key card that lets you through the door, and before you can go through the door, you gotta save the babe, which is what's it called? You got bombs strapped to the babe. So you disarm the bomb, she says something like, oh, how can I ever thank you? And then he pretty much like looks in the camera and winks, pretty much. Well, not really, but that's pretty much what he does. And you do that until you fight the boss battle. You beat the boss battle, and that's the end of the level. Now, the Duke Nukem theme song is probably one of the best video game theme songs in history. Maybe second to only the Halo theme song, which I think is just, you know, a kick-ass theme song in general. The Duke Nukem theme song is the most rewarding thing you can get after completing a level. Every ounce of it just screams Duke Nukem, balls of steel, kicking your ass every day and every night. That's pretty much what it screams. I mean, it's the most rewarding feeling in the world when you complete a level and you get to hear that opening riff and Duke Nukem just staring at the camera with his gun. Oh, greatest thing in the world. I mean, imagine how much better you would feel in other games when you got that theme song. Now in closing, I urge you, all my subscribers, all people who stumble across this video looking for details about this game, it's a great game. Do not listen to IGN. Buy the game for $10. Get the trial game over Xbox Live Arcade. Just try it out. If you're a Duke Nukem fan, you're gonna like it. If you're not a Duke Nukem fan, you're probably still gonna like it, because it's just a good game in general. I mean, I really have nothing bad to say about it. All of the IGN guys were saying how repetitive the levels are, and they're really not. I mean, the levels get harder as they go, and the boss battles are pretty challenging at times. I mean, you really have to use your mind to figure out, like, some of these, like, puzzles and secret areas and, you know, just how to defeat the boss in general. It's a good game. Buy it, don't buy it, get the trial game, whatever you do, just pass the word along. It's not a bad game. Don't listen to IGN. Please just listen to me and just try it out. Alright, this is Freaky B12 signing off. See you guys later.